ننتقل الآن حالا إلى حسام الدين حسين مفادنا إلى إحدى اللجان في وسط القاهرة، وبصحبته وفد من الكونجرس الأمريكي يتابع العملية الانتخابية. إليك حسام.
أهلا بك حسن. الآن نحن في منطقة الظاهر تحديدا بمرافقة وفد الكونجرس الأمريكي الذي حرص على زيارة بعض اللجان الفرعية هنا للاطمئنان على سير العملية الانتخابية، وأيضا مشاهدة كيف تحدث العملية الانتخابية في أول انتخابات رئاسية حرة بعد ثورة 25 يناير. معنا اليوم هنا لقاء خاص مع السيناتور ديفيد براير رئيس لجنة القوانين بالكونجرس الأمريكي، وقد خصنا بهذا اللقاء الحصري لقناة أون تي في. First of all, we welcome you, Senator David Breyer here.
Well, Hossam, salam alaikum. Let me say what a great privilege and honor it is for me to be back in Egypt. And this is a great day for the 85 million Egyptian people.
We are delighted to have you here, sir, especially in the first elections after the 25th revolution. It's a historical moment for the Egyptians, and it's the first time to choose a president. We don't know the results previously, before the elections, and for us, it's the first time. You visited many of the election centers in Cairo, and I guess you're gonna go to many also this day. What did you see till now, and how is your view, the first view about the elections?
Well, Hossam, I was privileged to be here for the parliamentary elections, the first round, November 28th and November 29th of last year. And I visited here several weeks ago from the United States. And I've got to say that as an American, I'm inspired by what the people of Egypt are doing. And it's a great thrill for me to see the smiles on people's faces. And I asked them why it is that they're smiling, and people have said things to me like, "For the first time I can breathe," one man said. And another man who was very emotional, an older man, when I asked him what he thought of this, he said, "Finally, Egypt is born," and he had tears coming down his face. And when I think of the decades and decades of repression that has existed here, to finally unleash this great potential for the people of Egypt to choose their leaders, as an American, I think it's a wonderful thing.
دعني أترجم لك بعض ما قاله سيناتور ديفيد براير. في البداية رحب عن مدى انبهاره بكونه أمريكي ولأول مرة يشاهد الانتخابات الرئاسية المصرية، وأعرب أيضا عن مدى إعجابه بمشاهدة هذه الابتسامة على وجوه المصريين في عدد من مراكز الاقتراع. البعض قال له وتأثر كثيرا بمقولات البعض. أحد الناخبين قال له أن لأول مرة أشعر أنني أقدر على التنفس، والآخر قال له أن مصر ولدت من جديد، وكانت الدموع في عينيه. وبالنسبة له هذا تطور كبير بعد عقود من الاضطهاد التي عاشها المصريون. يعني my second question to you, you said to the Egyptian press before that you are here for watching the Egyptian elections and seeing what's happening, not for monitoring or observing the elections. What's the difference between watching or following and monitoring the elections?
Well, Hossam, there really is not a difference. I'm here to observe the people of Egypt exercising this new right that they have, and that is to cast a vote in an election where, as one man said to me earlier this morning, only God knows who is going to win the election. And so I'm here as an observer, as I have been here, as I was. We call them witnesses for the parliamentary election. I'm told that the title now, with this certification that I have, is observer. And so I'm here to just see how the process is going, because, as one person said, Egypt is a kindergarten democracy. Kindergarten democracy, just getting started. But I've got to say this, Hossam, we in the United States of America are still learning about democracy ourselves. Democracy is a constant work in progress. And so Egypt is going to have more and more. This election is better than the last election, according to most people.
يعني السيناتور أيضا يرى أن له فرق حقيقي بين كلمة متابعة أو فكرة مراقبة. هو هنا لمتابعة العملية الانتخابية المصرية التي تجرى لأول مرة في مصر، وهو يحرص على متابعة العملية الانتخابية برمتها ومشاهدة جميع مراحلها. وكما ذكر فإن مصر في مرحلة البداية مرحلة البداية من الديمقراطية، وشبهها بحديقة الأطفال التي تنمو، وقال أنه حتى في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية فما زالوا يتعلمون من الديمقراطية وأن ما زال أمامنا الكثير. وقال أن الأمور تسير إلى الأفضل مقارنة مثلا بالانتخابات الماضية. You said that you were here in the parliamentary election. Did you see any differences between the last election and this election? Maybe more positive things or negative things?
So, Hossam, you want me to give shorter answers, I guess, right? So that you can translate. Let me say that the things that we've seen that are different is the fact that the boxes have these pull cords now as opposed to the wax and the stamp that was there. The ballot is much simpler because there were 2 ballots at the parliamentary election. The complexity of political parties. Now we have the names of the presidential candidates, and people go in and they can vote just like that in a matter of seconds.
يعني طبعا يقول أن هناك تقدم عن الانتخابات البرلمانية الأخيرة. أولا بالنسبة لاستخدام صناديق الاقتراع وعملية قفل الصناديق، الآن أصبحنا نستخدم الأكواد أو السيريال نمبرز، فيما كنا نستخدم مقابل عملية حرق الشمع لإغلاق الصناديق. وأيضا قال أن ورقة الانتخابية أيضا أصبحت سهلة وتسهل على الناخبين الاقتراع بدلا من الورقة الانتخابية الأخرى التي كانت تأخذ وقت كبير في عملية التصويت وتؤدي إلى إعاقتها. My last question to you, Senator, that some people say that you are here not only for watching the elections or monitoring the election, but to be close to the outcome of this, or close to the results of the Egyptian elections, and that's back to the politics between Egypt and U.S. How do you see this?
Well, I mean, the most important thing is for the people of Egypt to decide who their leaders will be. And we right now are looking at this election, and this question has been asked regularly. Does the United States want to influence the outcome of the election? And what I will say is that the United States of America looks forward to working with whoever is selected to lead this country and all of its leaders in different positions.
يعني السيناتور ديفيد براير أكد أنهم هنا لمتابعة العملية الانتخابية، وأنه لا يفرق مع الولايات المتحدة أي رئيس سيختاره المصريين، هم سيتعاملون مع الجميع. My last question to you, a general point of view or a general view of the Egyptian elections still now, even with many of the poll centers and the election centers, how do you see the election until now?
Well, all I can say is what I've seen of the people here who seem to be very happy with the way it's gone. There have been some questions. I'm told that yesterday there were 5 judges dismissed because they were trying to tell people how to vote. But I think it's a great sign that they went in, they saw that they were doing something that's inappropriate, and then they removed them from their jobs. So there's no such thing as a perfect election. There are always irregularities and problems, but from what I've seen, the people are happy. We'll obviously see the results. I'll be back in the United States when the results come out, and but I will be anxiously following because I've seen the hopes and dreams of the Egyptian people realized in simply voting, but they want job creation, they want economic growth, they want to get things going. And then you can go ahead and then I'll say one thing when you're done.
هو يقول أن ليست هناك عملية انتخابية كاملة أو تكون خالية من بعض الأخطاء، ولكنه تابع أيضا عملية انتخابية، وجد أن هناك تحسن كبير، ووجد أيضا مدى إقبال المصريين على هذه العملية الانتخابية وتطلعاتهم والأمال التي يعقدونها على هذه العملية فيما يتعلق بالنمو الاقتصادي وتطور وأيضا متابعة حياتهم اليومية وما يتعلق بحياتهم اليومية. وهذا كان هو ما قاله السيناتور ديفيد براير. Senator David.
Let me just, if I may, Hussam, say shukran to you and to your wonderful One TV audience, and mabruk and tahiya mas.
Thank you so much for your feelings and we are delighted to have you here sir. Thank you so much. كان هذا اللقاء مع سيناتور ديفيد براير، وقد حرص في آخر اللقاء على أن يقوم بتوديعنا ببعض الكلمات المصرية، وأكد في النهاية تحيا مصر. بنشكر وفد الكونجرس الأمريكي الذي قدم هنا لمراقبة العملية الانتخابية. وأعود لكم في الاستوديو مرة أخرى.
وشكرا لك حسام الدين حسين، مفادنا إلى إحدى اللجان في منطقة وسط القاهرة. ومن كتر اللاست كويستشن عندك يعني جعلت الرجل ينطق بالعربية. على أي حال نشكرك ونشكر أيضا السيناتور ديفيد براير عضو الكونجرس الأمريكي.